Broadcasting from the Paddock Mall Studios, this is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
Okay, 10 minutes before 11 o'clock. Thank you for tuning in. I have a nephew. He and his wife have, 5 children, Robin? Yvonne and Chris? I can't remember how many they have.
4.
But they got a lot of girls.
They have 3 girls and 1 boy.
3 girls. Okay, so 3 girls I want to tell you about. This is a very athletic family. Mm-hmm. I don't mean me. I mean them. In fact, my nephew is like one of those guys who runs everything and does the Iron Man stuff and all that, right? And so we had Kate Parker on once before, and Kate had written the book Strong is the New Pretty.
Yep.
And I knew right away who I wanted to give the book to, and so it was them, and it was for the little girls, and I just thought, oh my God, this is them. You know, everything about that book told me about them. Kate is on the phone again. She's got a guided journal for girls with the same title, Strong is the New Pretty. I think it's right?
Yes.
Do I have that right? She's a professional photographer. The first book is very, very filled with photos. This one has photos too. Kate herself is an Iron Man?
Iron Man.
Iron Woman? Iron Man?
Iron Man.
A former collegiate soccer player and an inspiration to everybody, even if you're not a girl. Good morning, Kate. How you doing?
I'm good. Thank you so much for having me.
You're welcome. Where are you?
I am in Atlanta. They're not too far from you guys.
Not too far. No. Well, how's it going? Oh my gosh, you hit a home run with that last book, didn't you?
Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, the message was really received well, which was kind of overwhelming and in a good way. But yeah, it's been in 10 countries and 10 languages, 35 countries. So really well received.
Do you know the fact that it was so well received to me was I don't want to say refreshing. That might be a good word, but I think a better word is encouraging, because it means that society as a whole wants their daughters to do as well as possible. It's not whatever the media wants us to think about the male-female differential, whatever that is.
Mm-hmm. You know, I was so glad that I wasn't the only one that thought girls needed to hear this message.
Yeah. So what is the new book? What does the guided journal do?
So the journal basically takes the ideas behind Strong's New Pretty of encouraging girls to use their voice and find their passions and be confident, and puts them into action through daily prompts. So every day there's something that will you tell a girl to try this or do this thing, and it prompts to spark confidence and creativity. That's the goal. Yeah,
it is a message that was missing from the dialogue between parents and their children, was these questions. Because they would ask these questions of the boys. What is your talent? What are you good at? Yeah. What can you do, to improve the world and to contribute? We weren't asking our daughters those things, but I'm glad we are now. I'm glad we figured that out.
Yeah, it's an important conversation to have with our girls to let them know that their voices are really worthy and they're just as important as the boys' voices.
I like the fact that there are places in the book for the girls to write down not just what they've accomplished at that particular moment, but also their feelings. Since you are a huge advocate for the Bully Project, this really sets home with the girls, because sometimes they're bullied, and it could be the smallest of things they're bullied for, but you're able to help them understand their feelings and deal with it in a healthy way.
For sure, yeah. I think it's really important for girls to get their self-worth through something internal, like something that they're good at or something that they believe about themselves, rather than what other people might be saying about them or what they look like.
And you do have a place in there for pictures, too, that a girl can take.
Yeah, there's one prompt in there that has the words "I am strong" backwards. So you can hold it up to a mirror take a picture and it reverses the words for you.
Oh, I like
cool.
I like that. Brave, strong women talk to people instead of about people. That's one of the quotes that I just happened to turn to randomly. That's the kind of things that is in this book. And then you're asking questions, and I'm wondering, when a young lady decides to answer those questions in writing, does the book become very personal and kept secret?
Well, I mean, I don't know that it has to be a secret. I'm hoping that it's something that girls are proud of.
Yeah.
And it is like a diary, but it's also like a time and a space away from social media and from computers, just to kind of think about the girls, just think about themselves and give their brains a rest from all of sort of everything that's incoming from the internet and all of the apps that they're on. So it gives them sort of a rest, I think.
And you encourage creativity. That really is important to a girl's self-esteem and also to the strength that they can muster inside themselves.
Yeah, there's one prompt in here that is like, find a clean garbage bag and do a fashion show with it. Like, make a dress out of it, make a hat out of the garbage bag. Like something that most girls have lying around, and to do something creative with it. And I think it just helps sort of like grow your brain in a little bit.
The book is called Strong is the New Pretty. This is a guided journal for girls, and I have a copy of it. I'd like to give it away. It is currently now #1 on Amazon. Look at this, Robin. It's got #1, 5 stars, 5-star rating. And this is like a companion piece to the first book, which is the same title, correct?
Exactly, yep.
I like the fact, too, that you also are asking them to draw themselves as a superhero and to go further than that about what does everything look like and what their superpower is.
Yes, yeah, girls are definitely capable of saving themselves and others.
Did you keep a journal when you were younger?
I did. I had a diary that I definitely kept, and I think it's such a good thing to journal. There's research that shows that it can boost your brain function, and it activates your left brain and help with problem solving. So there's really benefits to it besides what just actually comes out of like the thoughts and stuff that you write down.
And you talk about thank you notes, because sometimes people that influence your life, they don't really know they influence it, and you encourage the girls to write thank you notes to those who do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think everybody likes to hear that. Everybody likes to hear thank you or that they made an impact.
Kate, thank you for being on the air with us today. I found the book on Amazon. Is your website kateparker.com?
KateTParker.com. Yep.
T. Parker. Okay, thank you. And it does say that. I just was reading it wrong. Kate T. Parker and KateTParker.com. Thank you, Kate. Thank you for being on with us today.
Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. We'll be right back.
Broadcasting from the This is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
Fox News, I'm Chris Foster. President Trump has said as many as 15,000 active duty troops could be sent to the southern border to help deal with a caravan of Central American migrants. That number was news to people at the Pentagon.
The Pentagon says it's planning to send only half that number. In a statement, the U.S. Northern Command says more than 7,000 troops would deploy to the southern border. The head of U.S. forces in North America says more than 5,200 troops will be in Texas by the weekend. The troops will support the Border Patrol. Their deployment orders expire December 15th.
Fox's Lucas Tomlinson. The black box data recorder has been recovered from a plane that crashed off Indonesia.
Navy divers have been searching the Java Sea, where the Lion Air jet came down a few minutes after taking off from Indonesia's capital, Jakarta. All 189 people on board were killed, and there's no word on what caused the 2-month-old Boeing plane to crash.
Fox's Simon Owen. This is Fox News.
This is a court-ordered notice. Current and former Ford, Lincoln, and Mercury owners or lessees